Hey everybody, my name's Nick. Welcome to Nick's Garage. It's my first video. I have a '07 Dodge 3/4 ton with the Hemi 4-wheel drive. I know I get a lot of help from online videos, changing stuff, save me a lot of money. So I figure I'll try to put some videos out there and give some help if I can also. Today we're going to try to change the air conditioner condenser fan motor. You want to come take a look at it? Well, where it's supposed to be. I'm done taking it out. A big hole there, and then the rest is over here on the porch. All the parts for it. The shop wanted to charge me. It was $500 for the fix. It's only like 25 bucks for that motor, so we're gonna do it ourselves. All right, well, let's get to it. All right, well, first thing we do, I always pick up the book on the vehicle I'm working on because. Well, it's just the handiest piece of information. You have all your information available, you know, when you're doing the work, so you can't really jam your habit. Well, here I'm going to show you how we took it out. We already took it out. I had the AC lines all drained out, the Freon all drained out of shop because it's, it's a dangerous material. You don't want to just have it going all over the place. Undid the lines, we taped them up. That way, no trash gets in your lines. And we just took the old piece off. I had to disconnect this here. It was in the way. We undid our wires to the motor, and that was pretty much it. It was easy. It was 4 bolts. Took it off, and it wasn't too bad. Now, there we have it over here. We have there's the fan, the old motor, and you can see inside of there where it had started to melt out around the plugs. It burned it out. What happened was I had a power steering leak, and the oil was just leaking over that for a long time. So I fixed the leak, and I guess the oil had shorted out the motor. So, got the new motor here. Together. This housing. The motor just drops right in there. Those 4 screws held it on. Took it out. The fan was on the motor. It's just a bolt. It just comes right off. And we're gonna change it out. All right. Well. Ran into a little bit of a snafu here. The aftermarket motor, see how you got a round shaft? The factory, see how it's got the square on the shaft, and the fan has a square hole with the flats in it? Well, that's what we're going to have to contend with. I'm going to take this drill bit here, try to drill out this hole. I'm going to try to be real careful. Either way, the fan's trashed. If I can't get it to work, then I bought the whole assembly, because this motor is made for the aftermarket assembly fan, so you can't get it. Dodge only sells the whole assembly. They don't just sell their whole motor, and it's like 250 bucks. Aftermarket is 96 bucks. So we're gonna see if we can make it work. For the size, I'll be honest with you, I didn't measure with a caliper. I didn't have one on me. I just kind of, took the bit and said, well, that looks close. I made sure it didn't stick out the edges. I tried to get it exact. I can always wallow out the hole because I want it as tight as I can get it so that fan doesn't wobble. Let's see what we can do. Alright, well, we drilled it. We got it all together. See how it goes on there. You got your, just kind of went through there. You had your 3 bolts, hold it on to that, and then goes your fan on. You can spin it. Seems to be pretty good. Might have a little bit of a wobble there, but I don't think it'll be enough to do nothing. I'm hoping. We're gonna put it on the truck now, and we'll see what we got. And now we got to put the actual condenser back into the assembly. It just sits right in there. Make sure your part that was outside goes back outside. It's pretty self-explanatory. Stick it in there, and you got 4 bolts, 2 on each side. It's gonna put it all back together, and it's gonna go back in the truck. All right, went ahead and took our tape off of our lines here and there. I checked the O-ring. The O-ring looks pretty good. We're just gonna leave those on there. Now we're just gonna take it and we gotta plug it up first. I'm gonna plug it up first and then slide it in. That's how I took it out. Whenever I was taking it out, I took it out of here and then unplugged it. It's hard to do it when you're down in the motor. I'm gonna slide it in and we'll check it out. Well, alright, we got it in there. Got it cranked up. Get a little fan in there. It's spinning now. Good to go. It's kicking on. It's like we got it. Put it back in. You know, we got our bolts there, and there's 2 bolts on the top that hold this thing in there. And we fasten back our AC lines there and there. Fasten back our fuse box connector. I had to move that to get it out of the way. That's about it. It's not really bad fix. Alright, we got that fixed up. The AC condenser fan motor. What was going on basically was I was traveling down the road. As long as I was traveling, it was blowing cold. When I stopped for more than a minute, it would start blowing hot. So I took it in. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. I took it into a shop. They diagnosed it, told me it was the AC condenser fan. I decided to just change the motor and not the whole assembly. I had a big important issue. Make sure whenever they're done doing the check that they leave it drained. They leave the Freon drained out. It's just got to be drained to do the fix. It wasn't too bad. The biggest issue I had was having to drill out that hole. It was a 5/16 hole for the aftermarket shaft on the motor to the factory fan. Other than that, it wasn't bad. We got it fixed. I'd like to give a shout out to my boy, my cameraman Jace.
Or Zilla.
He's a MacGyver in training. You can see him at his channel, Zillaman, ZILLAMAN. Check him out. And that's it. Thanks a lot. Have a good day. Hi everybody, I'm Nick. Welcome to Nick's Garage. This is my first video. I know I get a lot of help from online videos doing work on my truck and stuff, so I'm going to try to put out some videos and some help out there if I can also. I have a 07 Dodge with the Hemi in it, 4-wheel drive, 3/4 ton. Today we're going to try to change, well we're going to change
Yeah.
the air conditioner. Alright, so it's like we got that fixed. Basically what was going on was the AC, as long as I was traveling, it was blowing cold. When I stopped for more than a minute, it would get warm. I couldn't figure it out, so I took it to a shop. They diagnosed the issue. It was the AC